Should you spend your sexy, hard-earned, or I guess purchased Dragon Stones on LR Super Chad Janemba right here? There's definitely a few factors to take in consideration when deciding if you're going to summon for this guy. So we're going to cover absolutely everything in this video. But as you already know, I have to throw out a very quick subscriber challenge. So I need you to be very honest with me, all right? Because I can sense the cap even through the screen which you're watching right now, all right? So forget about Dokkan for 1 second. If you'd rather have Janemba become canon in Dragon Ball over someone like Super Baby 2 or just Baby himself, then you have to subscribe to the channel right now. Listen, nothing wrong with Janemba, but personally, I'd rather have Baby as canon. So if you'd rather have Baby as canon like me, you can skip the subscriber challenge today. Imagine he possesses Broly. That would be pretty sick. But let's just hop straight into this video. First things first, I'm going to mention if you're free to play, save your stones, okay? Because there's not only going to be a lot of other strong Dokkan Fest units coming along the way, but LR Janemba is not going to be, especially if you're free to play, that make it or break it unit for you and your account. I'm just telling you that right now. On top of that, I know everyone or many people like to call this guy one of the best, if not the best defensive units in the game. And while they're not wrong, you have to keep in mind that he's not going to look like that when you pull one copy. If you're not going for like the rainbow or 2 dupes or something like that, like at 55%, he is not going to look like the best defensive unit in the game, so do not have that expectation of him. Additionally, if you're someone who does not link level, I don't think he's worth the summon as well, because Big Bad Bosses really does give him a huge power up, especially after he builds up in that second and third slot. So again, LR Physical Janemba is, I'm telling you right now, he is definitely a very, very powerful unit. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's not, but at 55%, he's not going to look like what everyone in the community makes him sound like or makes him look like, all right? I know a lot of you have seen, like, Truth's, you know, rainbow showcases and everyone else's rainbow showcases, and he looks really good in those showcases, but again, it is link level 10, and it is 100% in the potential system. There's like 95% of people will not have that done. So again, he will not look as good as he looks in other showcases. I need to hammer that home. That way you don't pull him and end up being disappointed. Okay, so just keep that in mind. In terms of his banner isn't actually too bad, but it's not that great either. Like the Pycons are not good even after Tech Pycons EZA. This Tech Trunks and this Int Goten, they're not bad, they're just not that great, but as long as you run them together, they're definitely okay. But the physical Goten and the physical Trunks and AGL Goten are actually still very, very good after their EZA, so definitely not a bad pull if you pull them. Tech Goten, who I really want, is pretty good. Nothing too crazy though. SCR Grade 7 is okay. Int, you know, Videl after her EZA is whatever, and then Hercule still really, really good, and then AGL AoE Frieza. I mean, if you need an AoE unit for a world tournament, he definitely could be a good pull. But you have to keep in mind, there's like what, 12 featured units here. 1 2 3 4 5. So what, that's 6. That's 12 featured SSRs here. So you pulling a specific unit here is going to be pretty tough overall. Now of course the main draw is all of this, right? All of these LRs you see right here will be available for you guys to possibly pick up, possibly pull. It's going to be, again, hard to pick a specific unit, but if you don't have any of these LRs rainbowed, or if you're still missing a lot of these LRs, it definitely could entice you to summon a little bit more, because again, this LR, there's a lot of really good LRs here, and if there's any LRs that are not good, they could be coming up on an EZA. For example, Mighty Mask, we used to troll him and say how bad he was. After his EZA, he's actually a freaking monster. I can't hold you. He's a monster after his EZA. So he is definitely a really good pull if you manage to pull him. But again, it's going to be really hard to single out a specific unit. If you're missing like one, I'm missing 3 LRs. I'm missing Goku and Piccolo 17, Android 17, and then Tapion and No Show. Those are the only 3 LRs here, I think, that I'm missing, obviously, besides Janemba now. So it's going to be very hard for me to pull one of these new units that I actually need. But if you're missing all of these LRs or something, then any pull could be a massive W for you. So yeah, keep that in mind. But again, like, it's just tough. I personally wouldn't recommend summoning based off of the value of the banner alone. And keep in mind, like, the double rates legendary summon banners are probably the best time to summon a legendary summon banners, because since it's double rates, you have a really good chance, I think, of pulling just a random LR. But with no double rates, it's going to be pretty tough for you. So again, keep all of that stuff in mind. And then, you know, Janemba aside and the banner aside, I mean, if you're someone who really wants the tech androids, keep in mind that every single multi you do for Super Janemba is going to be one multi less you have at pulling these androids, which again are very, very good. And this goes for every single banner that's gonna come after Janemba, dude. Like, it's like literally every multi that you do hurts your chances for androids, for Trunks, or sorry, for the LR Trunks and Gohan, for this Trunks, for STR Kid Buu if you want him, and for this Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and especially the anniversary. It's gonna be funny when someone spends, you know, 700 stones for Janemba, and then the anniversary comes out on JP, and then that same player was like, dude, I wish I saved those 700 stones. Because imagine, dude, if you have 800 stones to spend, and you spend them all on Janemba, I mean, you know, do you, right? Janemba, again, he's a pretty cool character. I'm not gonna hold you, but at the same time, 800 Dragon Stones, and some hype stuff comes out for the anniversary, and then when the anniversary drops for you, you spend all your stones, you can't pull a single copy of the anniversary unit, and then you think back to when you spent 800 Dragon Stones and didn't pull Janemba, and how you wish you could have saved those Dragon Stones to give yourself more chances to pull the anniversary LRs. That's when you're really going to want to quit the game. So I'm telling you right now, Janemba is a good unit. Yes, he is definitely a good unit. Personally, I would wait until you're able to purchase him maybe from the yellow coin shop, which again, it does require you to actually summon on this banner, so I understand that. I would probably say like save all your Dragon Stones for the anniversary, and when the part 2 banner drops, go crazy for that part 2 banner, because the part 2 banner will be a yellow coin banner with 2 new LRs instead of just 1. And then if you still get shafted, you can pick any LR you want to purchase from the yellow coin shop, and Janemba will most likely be there. So, you know, keep that in mind. Overall, Janemba, I would say, is worth the Dragon Stones. I'm not going to say he isn't. He is worth the Dragon Stones. I would say he's the second best yellow coin LR currently in the game. But in terms of how hard it's actually going to pull him, you know, definitely not worth. How many other LRs you can pull, definitely not worth. The value of the feature units, definitely not worth. He does not look that great at 55%. Again, he's strong. He's not going to be the monster that you're seeing at 55%. And if you don't link level, then you're missing out on a lot of power anyway. So don't BS yourself. Be honest with yourself. Let me know what you guys are going to decide to do. Will you summon for Janemba? Will you not? Will you decide to simp for Janemba? Or will you not? Let me know in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed this quick video. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I do appreciate you being here today. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.